It may seem a bit early, but we're already seeing record-setting heat across Idaho. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Lori Nettleton, talking to Twin Falls neighbor about how they're staying safe and cool in the extreme heat.
Well, it's been cold and windy for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and all of a sudden, now we're going to hit 95 today.
Alan Obrey was sure to walk the Canyon Rim Trail before noon on Tuesday to avoid the afternoon high heat into the mid-90s.
That's a little hot. You have to turn on your air conditioning, all the other stuff.
May temps in Twin should actually top off a lot closer to 69 degrees, but back on May 12th in 2001, the city set a record hitting 95 degrees, and some neighbors like it that way.
I love it. Finally. I mean, it's been a cold winter, right? So it's really great to have this sun and warmth.
I found Kale Tarbett at the Visitor Center tackling an America 250 window painting.
I think Idaho can be hard because our transitions are really sudden, and so I'm hoping this isn't the transition, that we'll still get a little more of late spring.
Tuesday's rapid warm-up poses some concern for heat-related illnesses like heat stroke and heat exhaustion, which experts say are more likely to strike people who are not acclimated to the heat.
They get tired, they get sweaty, they get feeling weak and dizzy, nausea, vomiting, muscle aches, and that's heat exhaustion.
Stan Flint is an EMS manager at Magic Valley Paramedics and says while heat exhaustion doesn't require medical treatment, steps need to be taken immediately to begin cooling off, such as taking shelter in air-conditioned spaces, plenty of water, and electrolyte replacement. If internal body temperature reaches 104 degrees, that's when heat stroke sets in.
These people oftentimes are unconscious. They're no longer sweating. They're hot and dry. Those people need cooled rapidly, and that's a true emergency. Those people need to go to the hospital.
While today's near record highs will subside again by Wednesday, it won't be long before those true summer temperatures are back to stay. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Lori Nettleton, Idaho News 6.